还这么亮
啊？延迟了是吧？
对，就是为了延迟。
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our living room. I'm Sophia from Western Group. We mainly produce and sell water meters, all types of water meters and valves. Um, we've been in liquid in fluid control field industry for 25 years. Our main products include hard and soft cell gate valve, butterfly valve, ball valve and check valve. Also include global valve and other fittings, flanges, elbows, and EQT, and many others. And we also produce and sell water meters and flow meters. Today we mainly talk about water meters and butterfly valve. Lisa. Our products have been exported to over 60 countries, and our water meters, valves, and these fittings have been used in a variety of they are widely used in the water treatment industry, oil and gas industry, sugar mill, paper package factory, and many others. Here is our water meter catalog. Can you message so that we can send you the catalog or the price list and the quotation? We also can share with you our workshop videos. In our catalog, you will see our different types of water meters. The best selling type is um, this brief type, the brown type water meters and the plastic water meters. These two types from size 15 millimeter to 50 millimeter. It means um, mainly used in the household. Regarding the water meters, we all know there are different types, such as this one, plastic water meters, and this one, cast iron water meters. You see the cast iron types, the color in the coupling parts is red color. And this one is brass water meters. Later, I will show you the details. We also produce the stainless steel water meters. For the bigger size, from 50 millimeters, it's the blunt type. The watermelon water meter, also very hot cell, and they are widely used in the irrigation industry. In our catalog page 17 is watermelon water meters. Is flange end. And we produce this type of water meters from 50 millimeter to 600 millimeter. Yes, 600 millimeter. And in China market, we are the only one manufacturer with the full set of testing equipment. Above mentioned is multi-jet water meters. We also have single-jet water meters. They are used in different countries, depends on their market. Um, except that mechanism types the water meter, we also have other types such as ultrasonic water meters. This one. For this household tab, it's also small size from 50 millimeter to 60 millimeter. This one. The shell is plastic. This part is brand material. We also have the flange and bigger size. This one is from 50 millimeter to 300 millimeter. Of course, this ultrasonic water meter is expensive than magnesium types. We also have the prepaid water meters, IC card, or SPS token type. Of course, some market prefer to use the LoRa meter or LoRaWAN meters. Also include the GPRS water meters. We can provide depends on your requirements or depends on the working situation. So we will suggest the best suitable type for you. Some clients also need the water meter box. Yes, we have it in different sizes. In our catalog, you can see all the types of our water meters. So leave me your email or send me a message. We will share it with you and more details about water meters. Okay, let's continue to see the details. As you see, the water this brass water meter consists of three parts. It includes the measuring sensor and the calculator. Also includes the indicating device. These three parts. It works in this way. When the water the flow turns the driver means when the water into the pit, the water pass through the drivers, then drops the sensor, so that you can see the counter calculates the volume of water flows. You can see here the water indicates the pointer will turn with the water flow. You can see it turns round by round. So how to read it? For example, this number shows the flow volume. The number, such as the number changes from 7 cubic millimeter to 6 cubic millimeters. It means the water in this time passed the water meter by 3 cubic meters. You know, the water meter shall be tested before loading the factory. But do you know how to test it? There, in the testing equipment, we will install the water meter one by one on the testing equipment, and the water. We turn on the valve so that the water pass through the tap, and we will save the water meters. If someone submits the testing video, you can see the pointer turning when the water pass. But if he turn off the valve, and it means at this time the water is not enough in the tap, and you see the water meter start stop suddenly. It means their precision is not very good, because when they turn off the valves, the water is not count before of the test. At this moment, if the water meter can't work, it means this water meter can't measure the water flow. So their precision is bad. Normally, you will see the water meters slower and slower to stop when without water comes in. That is very important to help you understand the water meter precision. Okay, I know everyone concerned about the price. What do you think determines the price? The raw material, labor cost, package? Yes, but not only this. Let's discuss them one by one. The hinge pin to connect with the lead and the cap. Okay. Next is is the imaging gasket inside. It is the PP material in this position. And there is a cap. And also you can see this is the glass. You can read the water volume from here. To choose the gas and the register, there is a ring gas gun. This is the register. It's a very important part of for the water meter. This part, you can see. As we just mentioned about when the water passes through here, the gear, the valve, and bring the gear turning. And the next one is the central gear. Central gear, and next one is magnetic shroud ring. This magnetic shroud ring to stop someone use the other tools to having effect on the water volume. And this one is gearing box. It's plastic material. This part. Gearing box. You can see the gearing inside this one. It's the plastic material. Also, next one is with the rubber gasket and turbine component. This one, turbine component. When the water passes through the turbine gear, then it will turn and makes the drivers driving the gears so that bring the pointer turning, and it makes the water volume show up from the calculating voice. The next one is with the bottom tuner. The bottom tuner stops the big rubbish or some other things into the tap. It to help the water meter inside to keep clean, so that it can make the water meter work longer. Next one here is silicon rubber gasket. And the biggest part in the water meter is the water meter body. It's the brass material. For this type, it is the plastic material. It's except these parts, there are some other, like such as the adjusting screw and adjusting gasket, adjusting clamp. For each water meter, we will provide the two couplings with the water meter together. The coupling technique, the coupling now. You see, even a 50 millimeter water meter, it also consists of 22 parts at least. So each part can make it different. That's why on the market the water meter's price is also different. The thickest parts of the brass water meter is the brass water meter body. You see, the brass water meter body and the cap is the brass material. You know, the brass material, raw material price is not always stable. So the price will be impacted by the raw material price raising or and the different manufacturers choose the different type of brass material. In our factory, we choose the better one. It's H557, and some others may use the H55. So our water meter, brass water meter, will heavier than theirs, except the weight and the brace material for other parts, like the plastic parts. Some suppliers may choose the recycled nylon. These parts have influence on the precision of water meters. And for this type, the plastic water meters, we use the fresh nylon materials. Well, someone choose the recycled nylon plastic, but you will see our water meters can work longer. As you can see, our water meters use our Western brand. Of course, if you want to use your own logo, it's available. We can customize the water meter facial style plate with your brand logo. This type of water meter also we will also provide the coupling to connect with the water meter and your caps. And you will see the size of the water meter body. For this one, you can you can see it is the 50 millimeters, and here is the arrow from here to this side. This indicates the installing direction. Both sides show this information. For our factory, we only produce the medium quality products or high quality products. We know some clients want the good quality products with the cheapest price. But in fact, on the market, there is no the cheapest of products, only have the cheaper one. In my opinion, the most important is choose the valuable product, isn't it? In addition to the long-term business, customers import the products from China, so if quality affects the water meters or both the usage or the working life, even some products is not very effective. So it will be uh, crucial, a great loss. In this case, it's, it's more important to choose the reliable supplier and the good quality products. So what does the quality of the water meter means to user? It affects the water meter's accuracy and lifespan. Let's see anyone into my living room. Okay, let's continue. The second on the list is labor cost, including the assembly, testing, packaging, and lead selling. That your workers in assembly zone one by one. Normally, the assembly cost is about $30. Of course, it also depends on how well the workers assemble the water meters. Please pay attention on the volume on the lead cell. It's not allowed to open it. This part. You see each water meter with the lead cell. It's not allowed to open it. Once you open it, the water meter is released. Need to be changed. And the cost of shipping and package is the third factor that affects the price of a water meter. Normally, we provide the standard carton for smaller size water meters. If the client request the customized carton with their logo or other color for customized requirements, it will be charged too. The transport charge means for the raw material to the factory, to our workshop. This is the cost, you know. And last one is the management cost, which includes the grab rates, the capital acquisition cost, depreciation cost, rent and water and electricity. Assembly test pass rate should be over 98%. So if you buy 3,000 brass water meters, we'll actually make 3,100 pieces so that we can ensure you can receive 100% the good water meters. Yes, we test our water meters in our workshop. We have the full set of the testing equipment from 50 millimeter to 600 millimeter. All the water meters will be tested 100% and also tested the second time before loading. Anyone? These two type water meters are the best selling types in the market. The brass material and plastic materials. And normally they choose the 50 millimeter in their household in usage. Some clients choose the 20 millimeter or 25 millimeter in their hotels. But 15 millimeter water meters are widely used in this area. Except these two type water meters, we look at the single jet water meters. Yes, it's smaller. The water meter body is smaller. And the big difference between the single jet water meter and multi-jet water meter is that when the water is water walking zero, it means when the water passes through the multi-jet water meters, the water into the taps, the water will be passed from different directions. Well, the single jet water meters only can allow the one direction the water meter will pass through. So in the global market, the multi-jet water meters are widely used more than single jet water meters. On some market choose this one. This is single jet water meter too. The single-jet water meter body also is a brass material, and the shell is plastic material. And some market also use this type, brass material too, brass material. And it's a volumetric water meter. It's measuring the water meter. This type of water meter can be used for a remote reading transmission system. So it's equipped with a built-in sensor. For this brass material type, the water meters, the max admissible water pressure is 1.6 bar. For the cold water meter, the temperature is less than 50 degrees. For this volumetric water meter also have a brass material type and the plastic type. We just talked about the water meters. You know, some clients need the water meter used in their farm or in their water system industry. When and they will choose the bigger size, the flange end from for this type, the size from 50 millimeter to 600 millimeter. Yes, it has the cold water meter type and hot water meter type. For for this type, it's easy to installation too, and it's dry gel magnetic drive sensitive action. There's only little pressure loss. By the way, the flange standard can choose it. For the water meter, some clients also request the poles. You can see here's the post line. Post line installed in the water meter and connect with the concentrator so that you can read the water volume in remote place. For this water meter is some some clients prefer this one because this type with higher accuracy. can even measure the flow rate of dripping water. You can make it reliable word or valid remote data transmission, which is very suitable for installation environments with water shortage. You can see digital information in our water meter shell, ultrasonic water meter. The size is 20 millimeters. R200 and PM16, temperature less than 50 degrees. And this type of water meter with higher protection class is IP68. For this type, no wear and pressure loss. There is no mechanical impeller inside the water meter body, so there is almost no pressure loss and clogging, and the pillars will not be affected over time. This can adapt to installation environments with poor water quality. This type of ultrasonic water meter adapts the uh, caustic wave electronic measurement method. The pillars can reach a very high level, and the water flow is very small. It can accurately measure this flow, even the dripping water. Yes, you can see the connecting line. If the customer needs to transmit data remotely, then you can choose to use wire transmission, RS485 or mobile and post output. You can also use wireless transmission, such as LoRa 1 and below. You can choose flexible according to actual needs. The bigger size, the ultrasonic water meter from 15 millimeter to 700 millimeter. It has been It has been widely used in pet network metering, public water metering, and agriculture irrigation metering, and has achieved remarkable results. For the ultrasonic water meter, we all know it has a higher measuring range due to the different processes. The range of reach of ultrasonic water meters can reach a higher level, and customers can customize its standards according to actual requirements. The small size is the bigger size, land end, and spread connection. In some markets still use the card prepaid water meters. It's for this type it has three size, include 50 millimeter, 20 millimeter, and 25 millimeter. In the long term, residential water supply work, the management department is often distressed because it cannot receive the water feed smoothly, and encounters obstacles in reading the water meter data of the residents. This has taken a lot of time and energy for the management department. And this type as part of water meter prepaid. It requires they pay the charge in advance. So after they pay for the water, then they can use it. The user must first pay for the recharge before the valve of the water meter can be opened and the supply will. You can see when you open the cover, there is a card inside here. If it shows red, it will show the numbers lighting. For this IC card prepaid water meters, if the water is not enough, the valve will close automatically. So the user should be pay for the water in advance so they can continue to use the water. So this type is very popular in the area which not easy to charge. For the water meters, some more and more people have requirements about reading the water meters. They don't want to go to the water meter installation thing to read it. It's very takes more time. They want a simple way such as to read the water meters in their phone, in the water meter, in the computer. It's more convenient, yeah. So there is a transmission method to solve this problem, like LoRa 1. The LoRa was widely used in many European countries. When you finish reading the concentrator, yes, the LoRa water meter, for example, for this type of water meter, customer want to use the LoRa transmission. It will connect with the concentrator, and the concentrator know the data from this water meter. So when you finish arranging the concentrator, you only need to install the water meter, and water meter will automatically send the data to the cloud platform every day. If the LoRa water meter collects the data every day. No need to setting others. For the LoRa water meters, it has the self-protection function to ensure the reliability of water meter. Valve is periodically removed once a month when the water meter is disturbed by a magnetic field. Valve will automatically close. It also supports handheld meter reading. The operator only needs to stand within 1 kilometer from the water meter to read the real-time data of all water meters in the range. One concentrator can connect with max 2,000 pieces of water meter. Yes, 2,000 pieces water meters. But if you want to purchase one sample to test, you also need to purchase the concentrator because the LoRa voltmeter works with the concentrator. But after you testing the well, you buy the bulk orders, you don't need to buy another concentrator. You have it already, yeah. The wireless voltmeter LoRa prefers the installation environment with densely distributed users because it is conductive to a single transmission. Every wireless voltmeter will automatically connect to the concentrator. Send its own data to the concentrator. The voltmeter sends the data to the concentrator, and the concentrator you can log in your system to read all the data. The concentrator will read the data of voltmeter. The data of all the voltmeters in the package is packaged and sent to the cloud, so that the operator can view the data on the computer. And if necessary, can remote control the user's voltmeter value in real time. You can see the concentrator connects with the max 2,000 pieces of LoRa voltmeters one by one. And this LoRa voltmeter sends the data to the concentrator. Concentrator packs the data in the cloud. So that when you log in the system in computer or your phone number, you can read all the information there. The LoRaWAN voltmeter is similar with the LoRa voltmeter. They're different in the transmission. For the LoRaWAN voltmeter, they use the public free frequency band of communication. Its construction cost is relatively low. The LoRaWAN base station can not only transmit voltmeter data, but also connect to various LoRaWAN communication equipment such as the electric meters, gas meters, and fire hydrants. Together, they carry out data transmission through the communication protocol developed by LoRaWAN, which have a lower power consumption and large connection volume, which is very suitable for the field of civil smart meter measurement. It's same with the LoRa voltmeter. The protection class is the IP68, and it also has the valve control. It also has the valve control and the self-protection function. The LoRaWAN voltmeters use the public and open LoRaWAN communication protocol, so it can share the same base station with other LoRaWAN communication devices. When the wireless voltmeter LoRaWAN is installed, it will automatically connect to the LoRaWAN. You can see with the LoRaWAN voltmeters. It will automatically connect to the LoRaWAN communication base station and send its own data to it at a fixed time each day. And you can set it as your requirement. Depending on the configuration of the base station, the signal transmission distance of the voltmeter is also different. The LoRaWAN base station will package and upload the data of all meters received to the cloud server. And the administrator can view and manage it through the system. Yes, the lower one water meter connect with the public free frequency band of communication. So it's not only that frequency band communication not only can connect with lower one water meter, also can connect with other lower one products such as the electrical meters or gas meters. It's more convenient. Some clients request the water meters to install the water meter. As you see, the plastic the water meter box is plastic material, PP material. It is a black color, active pressure, and a high temperature. The thickness of our water meter box is not below 3 millimeters. Normally, in the water meter box, there is a water meter, of course, yeah, and have the connecting ball packed inside. You can see the bottom size is different. So, when you have a request on the water meter box, we shall know which size of your water meters. Of course, we can provide you the water meter and water meter box together. Okay, these are water meters introduced. If you have any questions, just leave me a message or request the catalog I would like to share with you. Except the water meters, as we just mentioned about, we also produce all types of walls. We have provide our walls and water meters to more than 60 countries and regions. We have provided our products to many state projects. So if you have any inquiry of walls and water meters, just leave your contact information. Our sales people will connect you soon and share the details with you. About the water meters, is there any other thing you are interested in? For the water meters, you can choose the pause function. If you want to, for example, also connect with us, with our team, our sales person will connect with you to confirm your detailed address so that we can confirm the express charge. And next time I will share with you the walls. See you next time. 好，关了，太好了，太好了。